We are back together for Fan Dusra. Yeah, it's Fan Dusra with me, Tommy Sandhu. How are you? Welcome to the start of a brand new week. It's Monday, and we are looking forward to today's game in the IPL, of course. I'm talking about Rajasthan Royals versus the Punjab Kings. I've got my Punjabi tall, and I got the king of the Rajasthan Royals, Ben Stokes there. They're looking very royal in his pugadi as well. Welcome, one and all, wherever you're watching this from around the world, however you are celebrating this wonderful season. What a season we've had so far. We are here, of course, with the Bharat Army. I'm here on behalf of the Bharat Army, but we are here with PayTM First Games. There they are, these wonderful people. If you haven't downloaded the app, download it right now. It's the PayTM First Games app, and it allows you to play along with your fantasy team. So if, like my super fans here, you're a bit like you fancy yourself as being like a team captain or a team selector, and you're like, you know what, I could put together a pretty decent team across the whole of the IPL players, then PayTM First Games app is the one for you. Play along, and people are winning big money at the end of the season as well. So if you're very good at it, you can win some big cash. Download PayTM First Games app, select your side, and play along today. Also, a reminder, look, we're just give. PayTM want to give you money. I want to give you free clothes. Last thing I want is for anybody to watch this video without any clothes on, okay? It's not that kind of video. Okay, I want to make it very clear. I want you to have clothes, okay? Maybe at least just from the waist up. So what I'm going to give you is a chance to win a Sachin Tendulkar PayTM First Games shirt, okay? Can I hear a woo, please? Woo! Yeah, see that?
Brilliant.
Real woo-ness there. Woo! A PayTM Sachin Tendulkar First Game shirt, and you can win it simply by popping in some comments. Join in on the chat today. Join it. Put your comments up either wherever you're watching this, whether it be on Facebook or any other online social media platform, and we'll pick someone at random and give them a shirt by the end of today's show. Okay, let's talk cricket. Shall we? Is that okay with everyone? Yesterday, we saw a very competent performance from the KKR beating the Sunrisers, and now it feels like the competition's hotting up. Now it feels like we're seeing who our early stars are, but we haven't seen today's teams yet. We haven't seen the Royals and we haven't seen the Kings. So we're going to talk to our super fans. We've got Sanchit and Ronak from the Rajasthan Royals. Can we have some Ronak Shonak from Ronak, please? Just Ronak. Ronak, let me hear you go. Ronak Shonak, please go crazy, make some noise.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tommy. I think your energy is infectious.
No,
your energy is infectious completely.
I didn't infect you though. You just went. He's saving his woos. He's saving his woos. Yeah. He's got so many woo tokens. He doesn't want to, use them all up now. There's a lot of wooing going to be done throughout the day. And from the Punjab Kings, I've got our good friends Anmol and Ankad as well. Hey guys, how you doing? All right, everyone good?
Hello.
Right, let's kick things off. Rajasthan Royals. Let's talk to you guys first. Sanchit, new leadership at the Royals this season. You got Samson in as well, and Samson's captain, brilliant Sangakkara, director of cricket. How are these two additions going to change your fortune?
Well, certainly, first of all, it's really good to see our campaign finally kicking off after a 3 days gap, because as they say, they always save the best for the later stages. And now the two teams are going to finally kickstart the season. The best is going to arrive in the league. So yeah, going ahead with the trash talk, I think it's certainly exciting to see Sanju Samson finally leading the Rajasthan Royals camp. He's been with us since 2013. It almost feels like yesterday when he came in as a young boy under the shadows of Rahul Dravid, and we used to hear things about him being the next big thing. But now suddenly 8 years have passed, and now he's leading the Rajasthan Royals team along with Sangakkara. So it's very nostalgic and emotional as a Rajasthan Royals fan to see a young boy finally growing up, maturing, and now finally leading a side consisting full of the Joss Butlers, the Ben Stokes, and also Jofra Archer when he arrives.
Yeah, when he arrives, we'll talk about Jofra in a moment. Ronak, we have to talk about the South African all-rounder Chris Morris as well. Of course, we know Chris is great, and he's smashing the IPL bidding record. I think he went for 16.25 crore. Yeah. Is he worth every rupee? Are you going whoopee over the rupee that you've spent?
Absolutely, especially considering the fact that we don't have Jofra Archer for the first few games. I think his price is worth in gold. We have seen that with Rajasthan Royals, a lot of expensive purchases have not performed well. with Unadkad, Ben Stokes, even with other teams, Maxwell and UV. A lot of these high purchases normally fall to go below their expectations. But I'm really hopeful from Chris Morris to have a good show, especially because he had a good season with RCB last year. Although he played only 9 matches, he had 11 wickets, good economy rate, and especially with Jofra Archer not there, I think he is extremely critical. I think I would consider him as a main player right now, above Butler, Stokes. He is number one to our success. So wishing for a very successful season from Morris right now.
Yeah, I'm sure. Optimism is always high. It's ahead of the first game, which is going to begin in just a couple of hours' time. I think we're not far away. Actually, talking about Jofra Archer, let's talk about him now. Now, he's not feeling very acha. Jofra is not acha because he's Bahal Buddha right now because does everybody know the story about what happened to Jofra Archer's finger? This is a ridiculous, crazy story. Jofra Archer is not playing today because he dropped a fish tank in the bath. I don't know whether the bath was being used to refill the fish tank. I don't think he baths every day with a fish tank in there, unless maybe that's a thing. I don't know for Jofra, but he did that, and that's why he's out. What does him not being in the side actually do, Sanjit?
Well, first of all, let me just begin with saying that fish tanks are not going to be popular in the state of Rajasthan. That's for sure now. And talking about Joffrey, I think he's a big miss because he single-handedly carried our bowling attack in the last season, especially. But now with us missing, that actually leaves our squad in disarray because we actually planned the auction to. We had the talks about who could be Jofra Archer's partner in the death overs, but now since Jofra is entirely out of the tournament, that it looks like that's the case. I'm not sure if the reports are true, but with George Jofra is certainly a big miss. But I certainly believe that our big money buy Chris Morris could fill in that position. And the good thing that we did this time around is that we sacrificed the position of a batsman, that is Steve Smith. We sacrificed that, and we got brilliant additions in Mustafizur Rahman, who is a proven player in the IPL. So we could actually blend the squad well with two overseas pacers, and that could actually help us to solve our death bowling woes too. And also I believe that Chris Morris is a great player at the death overs, and the only key concern would be whether he would be fit enough to play all the 14 games and the playoffs, if hopefully we could make it. So that's going to be a big concern, the fitness of Chris Morris. But yeah, I think as a Rajasthan Royals fan, it was heartbreaking to lose Jofra, but I'm still very confident that we could be making the playoffs.
So really, what you're saying is, not having Jofra doesn't really affect you that muchy. Not much. Much. That doesn't affect that much. Not much. I've got fish on the brain. Ronak, you have the force of nature that is Mr. Ben Stokes. Okay, he's double R. We all know that he's double R. I believe they do say that if Ben Stokes got into contact with COVID, it would be COVID that would need a vaccination, not Ben Stokes. That's how hard he is. You tell me what he brings to your side.
I hope that happens to COVID. At least that will solve half of the world's problem. But I think Ben Stokes is an enigma to me for Rajasthan Royals, because you see he's single-handedly won England an Ashes Test match. He single-handedly won the World Cup final. He's also single-handedly taken rising Pune Super Giants to a final in 2017. But for Rajasthan Royals, he's underperformed to a very large extent. I mean, in 3 seasons, he only has 150 and 100, which again came in the last season as well. So he is our big ticket purchase. A lot is riding on Ben Stokes. I think he needs this more than anyone else, because he is right now the senior person in our team with respect to the bat and with the ball. So Ben Stokes having a critical season for us is very important. I don't know where he'll bat right now. There's a lot of debate whether will he open, will he come at number 4. So that is something that we look forward to. But Ben Stokes need to shoulder that responsibility and perform for Rajasthan Royal as well, besides performing for England and even rising Pune Super Giants.
Can you do this then? Can you just do a little message to Ben right now? He might be watching pre-match, interviews, this kind of content. What will you say to motivate Ben right now? You're in charge, Ronak. Give him some.
Ben, against the last match you played against Punjab Kings, you were the man of the match. And today I want to see that man of the match performance again against Kings 11 Punjab / Punjab Kings.
Can I help you out? I'm going to help you just to Englishify it up a little bit because Ben being from England, maybe you're going to go, oi Ben, tonk it, mate. Tonk it. Tonk is a big hit, right? So, oi Ben, tonk it, mate. Just say it like that in your best English accent, Ronak.
Oi Ben, tonk it, mate. Tonk it.
There you go. There you go.
Brilliant.
Good work there, Ronak.
Brilliant.
Okay, we're moving on to Punjab Kings. Let's start with Anmol. Anmol, a lot we know lies on the shoulders of KL Rahul. They didn't do well that season. They didn't do that well last season, and he'll know how much the fans want to see all that go away to the past. We want to see a new Punjab Kings coming in, really performing earlier on in the season as well, not just saving it to the end like they kind of did last time. Is that going to happen, Anmol?
Yes, Tommy. It is definitely gonna happen this season because we have new spirit, new avatar, and new look this time. We will fight back again. Not like last season that we did. We lost couple of games. Not couple of. I think we lost 7 games in a row, and then we backed off. But after that, I don't think that we need to do this time also. We have to be consistent at all. We have to be consistent, and this time I will say that Punjab Kings is a name, as KL mentioned, that it is not a player of it is not a team only of 11. It is a team of crores, I think so. And likes, as you have said, likes of KL Rahul, I think this is beyond not India. It is beyond the world, I think so. He's such a class player. Kale, Malan, Puran. I think these all have the power batting. We have power batting. We have finisher. This time we have a power pack performance. We will do it power pack.
Okay. Anka, tell me about some of the experience you got in your squad, because there's some, you got a lot of talented players, got a lot of players that have got a lot under their belt. Agarwal, Gale, Puran. Do we need that experience? Do you need that experience to get this going right, to get the competition starting correctly?
Yeah, Tommy, absolutely. Look at Chris Gale, 41-year-old, and what experience. World's best, T20 player, in my opinion. As soon as he came back into the side last year, 6 on the trot we won. It was brilliant. Experience-wise, again, Mayank, David Malan, best T20 batsman. The kind of firepower that we've got in the scene, I'm pretty sure this is going to be a great start to the year. And like Anmol says, earlier it was 11 players who were playing. But do you know how many Punjabis are there in the world? 125 million. And that's what the support's going to be with Kings 11. Instead of Kings 11, it'll be Punjab Kings. So there you go, 100% we're winning.
So if you are one of those experienced players, I mean, what kind of message are you passing down to the younger guys then? Because like I say, it's on the shoulders of your Gales and Agarwals to offer something. What are they going to be saying right now in the dressing room?
Absolutely. So many seasons they've been around, and what they'll be putting their hands around the shoulders of these younger ones. Like they did a fabulous jersey given to the Gyritons of the world and the other one, just saying that stay calm, we are there for you, just do your job, and then we'll make sure we salvage everything. Absolutely.
That's funny. That's exactly what my wife says to me before I go to work as well. Listen, stay calm. Stay calm. I know you get excited talking about cricket. I will be here for you when you come home. So
salvage everything. There you go. You've done well, you see.
Yeah, exactly.
You've done well.
You're right. My Punjab one. My Punjab one is I'm being managed by Punjab Rani. That's what it is.
There you go. There you go. Hence the red T-shirt as well.
Yeah, this was by accident. Anmol, Priti Zinta was quite excited. Did you see? I don't know if you guys saw the video of her at the auction for Shah Rukh Khan. She was getting very excited about buying Shah Rukh Khan, and she was happy that she's got a Shah Rukh Khan. You've got Shah Rukh Khan playing in your side, Anmol. Are you hoping he brings some Bollywood drama to proceedings?
Yes. I was very excited when they bought Shah Rukh Khan. I said that Zara ko apni veer mil gaya hai from that movie, and I was very happy after I listened to the interview of Anil Kumble sir. He mentioned that I am very scared to bowl that 25 years old Shah Rukh Khan because he's a bitter like of Pollard. He said that mentioning of my age, I am very scared to bowl him. I think that Shah Rukh Khan can bring the finisher role in Punjab that we have been missing from last couple of years. I think so.
Okay. Oh, good. So you're excited to see him in action. You think he's a great addition?
I am very excited. I am excited to see him more than KL Rahul performing. I am very excited to see Shah Rukh Khan performing for Punjab Kings this year. I think this is going to be a Punjab Kings year.
Wow, good, good. I like it. It's nice. This is the time to be optimistic. I can't imagine. Imagine if the new Shah Rukh Khan becomes more famous than the old Shah Rukh Khan.
Wow.
Like it'd be like having another Amitabh Bachchan, another Muhammad Ali. It doesn't make sense. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, listen, we are excited about seeing as well. Anka, tell me about tell me about Milan. You've got Milan, and that must make you feel strong.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, from the UK as well. And as I said, the world's best batsman, T20 batsman. He's been around for not long, but then the kind of way that he's performed in the India series, India-England series, obviously with T20 as well as the World Cup, but a really calm customer. I've seen a couple of videos of his doing a lot of shoots, and he's really enjoying his time at the King's Den. Really looking forward to him sort of taking the stance. And him and Gale could sort of bring in that youth and experience in the international lineup. So really excited to have Milan and team as well. Absolutely. And that price, it was a steal.
Yeah, it's a deal. We do like a deal, don't we? We like a nice little bargain as well.
Yeah.
Okay, we are going to get into some fighting talk in a bit. Don't forget, I am still going to give away that Sachin Tendulkar shirt, so nobody is naked today. All you got to do is keep your comments coming in. Keep your comments coming in. Let us know what you think of what these guys are saying, my super fans, and also what your own predictions are about today's game as well. Before we get on to that, I think it's only right that we wrap up our little chat about Punjab with a Punjab thigh slap. I saw Gail getting involved in it as well. Ankar and Anmol and everyone. In fact, can we all just do a little Punjab thigh slap? We need to stand up for this one. Let's all stand up. It's a double
the Japs
slap.
way of doing it.
The kiss and the point up. Okay, ready? Let's go. So double slap. There we go.
That's the Japs way of doing it. So Chris Gale is the chairman of Japs and Mandeep Singh is the principal. They call it Japs way of doing it. Brilliant videos.
Nice one. Hold on. I noticed. I'm just looking. Sanchit refused. He's like, I'm not getting up. I'm not. Sanchit, what's up? You didn't want to join in? You couldn't do
Maybe
it?
after the game.
Oh, wow. He's knocking it out. I mean, look at that. He's even put his fingers in there. I mean, those headphones are big enough to cover up every bit.
Well, against Punjab, only one Rahul is going to be victorious, and we all know that it's going to be Rahul Tewatia.
Okay, so do you want to give me your own celebration then? What would be your celebration then instead of the thigh five or the thigh slap?
I'm not sure. I'll think it during the match, because at the end of the match, I'll show you, Tommy.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna actually send it for a real. But is there a Rajasthan Royals celebration, Ronak? Is there something that people do?
Sorry, can you?
Is there a celebration? Is there a celebration that people do? Is there a Rajasthan Royals celebration?
There is, but I'm not sure whether I can do that with the limited space. But I can do the Bihu dance, which Riyan Parag did in one of the matches before. So yeah, so it goes something like.
What's that? Oh, we do like
like a chicken dance.
Yeah, like that. I can do that. That's good. That feels like a warm up as well.
Easy, yeah, quite easy, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So we got the thigh slap, and we can have the little chicken dance as well. I'm doing it all. Listen, I'm neutral. Okay, we're not picking sides here. But
Absolutely.
you guys are okay. You guys are representing your teams. This is what it's all about. Fan Dusra is the place for hardcore fans to come and share their opinions, get your comments in, and don't forget, even when the game's done and this video is now in the past, you can still come back and put comments here, okay? Because your opposite fans will be reading them, and it's a nice way of just getting your little comments in. Okay, here's what we're going to do now. We're going to do a coin toss, okay? This is my unofficial coin. You can see it's a blank side and a cricket side. I'm going to ask my, let's see, who would want to call it while it's in the air? Let's ask Sanchit, right? Sanchit, heads, or you can say cricket or blank, okay? Cricket or blank, call it, please.
Cricket.
You're saying cricket? I can tell you it's not. You've lost the toss. So it goes over to Ankar and Anmol. Ankar and Anmol, you've won the toss. What do you do first?
I think we will do bat first.
Sanchit, just do a Virat Kohli.
What are you saying, Anmol? Anmol, what are you saying? You say you bat first?
Yeah.
Go for it. Go for it. Go for the kill.
Go for the kill. That's a bold move to make. Why are you choosing that strategy?
Sorry, Tommy, you are not audible. Can you repeat?
Yes, sorry, don't worry. I have the same problem in my relationship as well. I said, I said, it's a confident move. It's a confident move to bat first. Why are you going with that strategy?
No, I was going to a strategy because that we want to give them the firing total to defend, because I don't think that they have too much firepower like Punjab Kings have, and I think they will not stop us to the decent total, because they don't have too much bowling.
Ronak, do you agree with that?
I just want to say that last season, Ara did a 2-on-2 with Punjab. Both times, Punjab batted first, and we chased 225, we chased 180. Although this time they don't have Sheldon Cottrell, so we're feeling bad that Sheldon Cottrell is not there to bowl. But it's okay. We'll Tewatia will find someone else.
Because this time we have more world class bowlers to defend.
Okay,
The
everyone's confident. Hold
The
it.
due factor will come in one carry.
We'll save this for the fighting talk. Let's have a look at the Bharat Army predicted 11 for today's game. The predicted Rajasthan Royals side. This is just who we think the Royals are going to put out. You can see I've got 3 gaps there that I'd like my Royals fans to help me fill in. So, could you tell me, please, Sanchit, who would you put in there after Samson, after Gopal, and finally last as well?
Well, my predicted 11 is actually quite similar to the one actually displayed here. So I would definitely start, given into context that maybe Mustafizur Rahman and Andrew Time might not make it because of limited match practice or quarantine. I'm not sure what's that the case, but considering that both of them are out, I would definitely start off with Josh Butler and Ben Stokes, because as we know, our unofficial head coach, that is Ian Morgan, already published it that both of them are going to open. So at number 3, Sanju Samson, and at number 4, I would actually bring in the in-form Englishman, that is Liam Livingston, as my third overseas for the game. And then at number 5, Rian Parag, as I wanted, and at number 5, I would actually have Shivam Dubey, and number 6, Rian Parag, because I see Rian as a potential finisher for our side, because we have seen him finishing games in the last couple of seasons. Taking into consideration the match against SRH where he won it with Tewatia in that beautiful partnership, I would definitely like to see him continue that run of form at number 6. And Shivam Dubey is a massive addition to our middle order, so I would definitely like to see a capped Indian player at number 5. And then going ahead, Rahul Tewatia, the star man, at number 7. And then I would actually have Chris Morris ahead of Shreyas Gopal at number 8. And then later on, then Gopal. And my 2 Indian pacer. Now, this is where it gets tricky. I'm not sure if the Rajasthan Royals fans would definitely agree with me about, but I would have Kartik Tyagi and Jaydev Unadkat play in this match, because we don't have any other Indian fast bowler who with experience to start off the proceedings, and we have to back Jaydev in this match, and let's hope that he comes good.
Okay, good. Thank you very much. Over to the Kings 11 squad. Again, this is our Bharat Army predicted 11 for Punjab Kings.
Yeah.
And there you go. You can see where the gaps are.
Yeah.
If you could play selector for me, Ankar, tell me who goes in the gaps.
So, yeah, opens fine, KL Rahul and Mayank Agarwal. I'd probably have Chris Gale as the lucky mascot at number 3. Nicholas Puran as well. So we've got 2, 3 overseas. 4th one, then I'd really have David Malan after Nicholas Puran. I'll probably swap him around. So Malan at number 4, Puran and Shah Rukh Khan's fine. Ravi Bishnoi, Mohammad Shami, Justin. Then I probably have the off spinner in its Ashwin in between as well. So that's KL Rahul, Mayank Agarwal. Number 3 is Chris Gale. 4 is David Malan. 5 Puran. 6 Shah Rukh. Then we've got Ravi Bishnoi going on top on that. Then we've got Murugan, Mohammad Shami, Jai Richardson, and probably the England all-rounder. What's his name? Help me out, England all-rounder we've got on the team.
Jordan.
Yeah, Chris Jordan.
Chris Jordan.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there you go. There's your one. Okay, lovely. And it's going to be good. People are. I'm reading comments at the same time, and everyone's very excited about today's game. Hi to Bobby. Hi to Naresh. Hi to Samish as well, who are very excited about seeing Sanju Samson as well later on. Thank you. Keep your comments coming in. We're going to give away a shirt, a Sachin Tendulkar Paytm first game shirt to one of the people commenting along right now. I need you to pick your top pick player as well. So we've picked the two top players from each side. And if I could ask the Punjab and Rajasthan fans to pick the top pick accordingly. Have a look at this slide. Have a look at your two top picks. You got Stokes and Tawatia from Rajasthan Royals, Rahul Apuran. Who's the top pick? Firstly, Rajasthan Royals. Who are you picking as your top pick from your side?
Definitely, it has to be Ben Stokes. If he's opening the batting, I think it's very, very important that he gives a right start, because last season also we saw the opening combination is where we really, really lacked. And if Ben Stokes is going to be the opener for the entire season, I think he sets it up straight in the first match itself. Wankhede is one of his lucky grounds, and I hope he has a nice score there. And not only with the bat, now he's also the senior most bowler in the team as well with Chris Morris. So he needs to shoulder the bowling responsibility as well. So complete all-round performance is something that I'm looking out for Ben Stokes. And if he fires, I think the game is done and dusted there itself.
He is a very, very powerful player. Okay, for Punjab then, if you could do the same, please, for me.
Absolutely.
Punjab fans, who's going to do it?
If I may, Anmol, I'll pick KL Rahul, definitely. If the captain does it from the beginning itself, opens the baton and shows the way, I think the team follows. And that's what's done last year as well, being the orange cap holder. So KL Rahul for me, definitely.
Okay, I love it. I love the excitement because we're putting the pressure on. The pressure's on these players. Pressure's on Rahul, pressure's on Stokes. And we are very close to those boys having to deliver on the pitch in just a little while. Okay. This is the nice fun part now, okay? We like to keep the banter and the competition element nice and friendly. So I'm going to give you guys each 30 seconds from each team to do a bit of fighting talk, to put the fear into the other side, to make them quake in their boots, so their studs on their shoes start to tremble as well. We want their boxes and their pads all to start, well, maybe not the boxes, but everything to start jiggling around a little bit, okay? Here's what's happening. Who's going to do the fighting talk for Punjab? Who wants to do, put your hand up if you want to do the fighting talk. Who's that going to be? Yeah, Anmol's going to do it. Anmol, your 30 seconds to instill the fear into the Rajasthan Royals starts now.
Yeah, I will say to Sanchit that Sanchit and Ronak, that you are saying that Rahul Tewatia will perform well. Are you very confident enough that he will carry the same form last year, as we have this time the more power bowling? This time we have a power pack all-rounders, we have power pack pace bowling, spin. I think that this time Rahul Tewatia will not perform accordingly last year.
You're out of time. That's your 30 seconds. That's it. That's his fighting talk. He put it to you. I'm going to flip it. The ball's now on the other side of the court. Who's going to do the fighting talk for Rajasthan Royals? It's going to be Sanchit. Sanchit steps up to the microphone and his 30 seconds starts now.
Well, first of all, we are playing in Mumbai, where we have been undefeated since 2018. So that should be enough to put fear in your team. And then talking about Rahul Tewatia, I think I'm not sure that he's just going to be the only one to be a threat for you guys. I believe that along with Tewatia, we have Ben Stokes also this time around at the top of the order. We saw what happened in the second match. And lastly, I would like to end the talk by, I saw you hyping about Shah Rukh Khan, but let's face it, we are playing at Wankhede in Mumbai, and we all know how it ends with Shah Rukh Khan and Wankhede.
We're not gonna go down that line as well. Well done. That's your fighting talk done. I'm now going to reveal who has won. Look at all these wonderful comments that we've got coming in across our Facebook, across everywhere. If you're following Bharat Army, if you're not, follow Bharat Army on all our social medias. Make sure you download the TM First Games app so you can play along wherever you are in India. You can play along, select your side. I'm going to reveal our Bharat Army Fantasy 11 in just a moment, but let's give away a shirt. So out of all the people who have sent in comments all throughout this program, and there are lots of them, can I reveal to everybody who that winner is now on the screen? Congratulations, Patel.Honey, now 223. We have not 222. Don't make sure we don't send it to Patel Honey 222. Very different person altogether. 223 is the one that we want. Well done. Congratulations. You have a Sachin Tendulkar KTM first game show coming your way. You need not watch this show twice again. Good stuff. Right. Well done to you. Okay, this is it. If you are playing along, this is why we're here, to help you pick your team for if you're playing along in the KTM First Games app. Here is our Bharat Army Fantasy 11. This is a hybrid, of course, of both sides. This is what you'll be submitting if you play along. So there's our side. Starting from the top, Rahul, Butler, Agarwal, Puran, Stokes, Farag, Shah Rukh Khan, Dawatia, Shami, Richardson, and Bishnoi to wrap things up. That is our Bharat Army fantasy team for the Paytm First Games app, which you should download right now. Well done, super fans. Great work, great chat, great stats. I can feel the competition is high. It's going to be another great game. Enjoy it, Punjabis. Enjoy it, Rajasthanis, wherever you are around the world. And we'll catch you at the same time tomorrow for another look ahead all of the T20 action. Take care, guys. Make some noise.